Okay, the screen is black. We have audio. We're working this time. I'm going to switch the view around here. So that should be what is on screen for everybody now. And then we're going to make some obnoxious sounds. While I get this into position. And yeah, that's very obnoxious.
Yeah, that's very obnoxious.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very obnoxious.
I'm gonna need you to slide in closer.
Yeah.
Can you turn that off, please? That's really...
Or we could have infinite loops of whistling.
And microphone feedback and headaches. Okay, I don't know how we did this last time.
We created the infinite whistle.
Okay. I'm trying to make it so that it can see both of us. Okay, that's just my face. That's just the camera. Okay. Not that the live stream can see what I'm doing here. I'm a very professional streamer. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. I think.
T-shirts up next month.
Okay. I think this pretty much covers it. So we have the return. Can I have the front cover? That's the rule book. I'll take that too, but the front cover. Okay. Yes. Professional presentation. We're back with Flamecraft. Because Eli said that he lost last time.
I just want to play again because I like the mechanics.
Oh, really?
I mean, you're bribing your way to winning by developing infrastructure of commerce by bribing people with free Costco samples. That's just funny.
Okay. So, Eli started to get this set up while I was dealing with some technical stuff because, of course, there's technical stuff.
I'll get that later.
So we both get 2 fancy dragons. We choose one fancy dragon to keep, and the other one goes to the bottom of the fancy dragon pile. So just a reminder, some of these have suns and some of these have moons in the corner. If it has a moon, that means that it is an end of game. If it has a sun, then it means that it's during the game, unless there's something that comes up that makes it apply at a separate time.
Yes, you're being very intrusive.
So I think I'm going to go with this particular dragon.
And I'm keeping mine a secret.
I like for the people at home watching, all 0 people that have joined us so far, to feel like they're included in the game. We should also be starting with some number of dragons. I do believe it is 3. Yes. I don't know if you set the deck.
I shuffle it like a wizard.
Those are my starter dragons. You didn't see it because it didn't focus in time. That's fine.
Don't worry, you get cool ones like this.
I know that he has a bread one.
They're very cool.
So technically, according to the rules, it should not be a secret how many of anything you have. So I lay mine out like this so that you can always see how many I have.
And you can always ask.
I'm going to ask for some. Also, why are all the goods all the way over there? Mistle. Mistle. Okay, and then make sure we have everything. Player token, reputation marker, player egg card, reputation marker, simulator, blah, 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 blah. Coins. Okay. So, heads, tails, oh,
Tails.
tails. You go first.
Awesome. Well, tough choice as it is. I'm going to take. I'm going to take potable potions. Going to collect 2 potions. And I'm going to activate Tannin, who is in turn going to grab Hickory, which is also going to activate.
So you're not placing a dragon.
Switching Tannin with Hickory, doesn't that drag him over there and activate them?
I mean, you can activate him, but keep in mind that you're supposed to place a dragon before you fire up any dragon. So since you fired up the dragon, you've already passed on your opportunity to place a dragon.
Place a dragon in town.
Okay.
That gets me a gold.
So, okay, I am currently sharing the stream to Facebook.
Oh, I forgot that I can share it as well.
It's just a thingy thing that we're gonna do real quick. This is what you came here for, was to watch us on our phones. Ow. Done. Post. That's posting, and then where's my objective? There. Okay. I'm gonna go to how about Jingle Bell? Jingle Bell seems like a good time. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not committed.
And it's up.
I'm actually gonna go to Phrygia Reptia. I'm gonna go for 2 diamonds. Mhm. So one thing that I'm noticing that I didn't notice before, but I want to check in on. So under gather, so you gain the goods that are listed. So it's goods, coins, and dragons. The only thing that we have with the shops that are currently out is just goods. Some of the fancy shops that get added as these shops get filled can have those other goods. When it says when you place a dragon, it also says gain reward. Does that mean that I also get what is on the dragon that I'm placing? So that's what I'm gonna check real quick.
Okay.
So does it just mean? Oh no, I'm stupid. It just means that, doesn't it? It means what's there. Yes, I was just stupid for a second. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna place a dragon. I'm gonna place Lotus. I'm gonna get a fancy dragon. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fire up this guy right here. Back up. So I can get 3 different goods. What do I want? I'm gonna stare this down. Figure out what I want. I'm gonna go with leaf meat and bread. It's like a meal. Meat and bread. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to critical roles, and I'm gonna take 2 bread.
Too good.
I'm also let me get my bread first. I'm also gonna place
Awesome.
cookie on here to get a coin, and I'm gonna activate cookie to get flambe.
Flambe.
Yeah.
Okay. Replaced with
Fondue.
fondue. Okay. Um, this is why I'm working with you guys. Mm.
Back up some
Okay.
cinnamon. Cinnamon, sit. Lie down.
So I think I'm gonna come over here to potable potions. I'm gonna get a potion and a meat. Potion. Meat. I'm gonna figure out which dragon I want. I'm going to place Opal Wing here, which gets me a coin. And then I'm going to fire up. I didn't think this through the way that I thought I did, but it still works out for me. I'm going to fire up Hickory. I'm going to place herb right here and get another coin and the shops. So we go over here. It's reachable to everybody. And then this just goes face down somewhere. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So technically that is the conclusion of my turn. So you can flip that over and you can see what the new shop in town is.
Awesome. The new shop is Nunya's Beeswax. Gain 1 gold per dragon here, or pay 1 gold to fire up all dragons. It's also an anything shop.
Mhm.
I'm going to move over here to Smith Mart, and I'm going to get 3 medals. I'm not going to be able to place anything down,
Mhm.
but I am going to fire up
Cinnamon. Yeah, leave the kitty alone.
Cinnamon. I am going to fire up Shale and get another 2 medals.
That's a lot of metals.
Yep.
I feel like he's trying to get something with metal.
There's a couple of options for metal that are quite good.
Alright. What do you think, Cinnamon? This is what we got. You think that one? Hmm? So I'm gonna go over here to Draco Bell. I'm gonna get me a potion. Which is the same goods that I got last time. You guys get switched around. That's fine. How's you doing, Cinnamon? Goodbye. You ditching me for Papa?
No Cinnamon. Sit. Lie down, Cinnamon. Good boy.
Aw. Right, I'm going to fire the dragon. I'm going to grab Cookie. Put Cookie over here. Then I'm gonna let's be the best option for you. Silver scale here. That's the fancy. And that's all I
I'm gonna place over here a potable potion.
Okay.
Get a potion.
A meat and a
Yep. A meat
I'm gonna grab the dog bed in case Cinnamon comes back.
and a gemstone. Also gonna fire up Hickory, and I'm going to use him to place Flambe over here at Nunez Beeswax to get 2 influence.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna jump over to Nunez with my 1 leaf, 2 diamonds, and 3 meats. And look at this guy. Which gets me 6 influence. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 influence. This goes under Nunez. And I can fire up any number. There's only 1 there. That is Flambe, which is to place a dragon anywhere in town. So I'm just gonna place silver scale here, and that gets me 2.
Got a good lead. I'm gonna go over to
Quick.
move this guy over to here, get me 2 leaves.
There's 1. There's 1 more.
There we go. And I'm going to place Loaf right here. And I'm gonna get this special dragon.
Fancy.
Yep. And I'm going to fire up Loaf, and I'm going to take Venti.
Okay. Hot dog.
That's a great name.
All right. Things are getting serious now. I also have 0 dragons on my hands, so that's fun. Okay. What's going to do it most good? Probably going somewhere that I can pick up a dragon. Let's see. We can go. Let's get something most. So I'm going to grab the potion. That doesn't really help me with anything that's currently on the board necessarily. Like there's a lot of bread, but there's not really any potions on the board. The potion is what I'm doing the best in right now. But it'll come up. It always does. Okay. And then I can fire up 1 dragon because I cannot place any dragons because I have 0 dragons. So naturally I'm going to fire up Pan, which allows me to draw a dragon. And now I have the very important decision of trying to figure out which one will be the most beneficial to me. And I think I'm going to take a gamble with that guy.
I'm going to move over to Nunez Beeswax. And I'm going to purchase Dwarven Stout with 2 bread.
I'll take your meat.
And 3 metal.
That bumps you up at 6.
Yep.
So that puts you next to me. Cinnamon, what are you doing, my guy? You're causing problems.
Always.
Good boy. Okay. So none of his business can only get one more enchantment. So max is at 3.
Yep. And I get to fire up both. So first things first, I'm going to choose 3 distinct different items. So I'm going.
You don't get that yet.
Okay.
It doesn't happen until the end of your turn, mister. Try to cheat.
I'm not trying to cheat. I'm just trying to figure out what I want.
Well, you don't get to know this one yet.
Cinnamon.
That's for me to know.
I think he wants us to stop playing and spend more time with him.
I think he wants a cut.
Okay.
You want a dragon?
So first off, 3 different items.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with probably bread.
Bread's always a good one. There's one person watching us.
Meat.
Hello, singular individual watching us.
Sup. And of course, gemstone. And of course, I get to place a dragon anywhere. And I get to place Venti here for 2 influence.
None this is full.
Yep.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. So, to reveal the new shop, it is the Savage Beat. So it is an anchor, iron, metal, whatever. Collect 1 good from each dragon in the park or fire up all of 1 type. I presume also in the park. So this one's a fun one. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of feeling. It's not working yet. Let's go. Let's flip this over first and foremost. Are you good, man?
He's just a little brat.
Yeah, he is. Come here. Can I put you back in your bed? No? Okay. 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 Where should we go? Should we go to the Fragile Reptile? Should we go to Smith Mart? There's a lot of iron to have you had over there. There's only one thing that requires iron on the board, though.
2.
2.
Creme brulee and
Cappuccino.
Hobbychino.
Not feeling anything that's on the board right now. So let's go. Can you put me over here?
Fragile reptile. It's a good place.
Can you read the diamonds and the leaves?
How many diamonds do you need?
2 of both.
These are pretty useful. And I assume you want 3 of each item. 1 of each item.
Yes.
Which
So that's what I'm figuring out at the moment. Let's go with. Let's go with a diamond, a leaf, and a meat. I know you just put those 2 away. But the baby demands attention. And who am I to deny him attention? The person that we said hello to left, which is sad. Okay. And this concludes my turn. Inside the insert in the video. Not in the video. I'm going to zoom this out. Maybe? I feel like Cinnamon's more important than the game at the moment. He's so cute.
I'm gonna go over here, grab
Beautiful.
2 bread,
There we go. There, now you're in the screen.
and a potion.
Like exploiting our baby. For use. There's a dog in the video, and more people will see it, right?
I'm going to activate Tannin and switch him out with Loaf in order to draw a dragon, which in this case is going to be Fondue.
Oh. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Replace the part. I'm gonna go to Nanya's Beeswax. Which gets me lots of stuff. So I
2
get
potions.
2 potions. Vaccine.
A meat and its gemstone.
Meat. And we'll go without them. We'll go to bread. With a choose your own adventure. I should get my melting pot. Did I don't remember. I think I did. Did you give me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cannot place a dragon here, but I can fire up a dragon. And I'm going to fire up Flambe to place potato. Right there. It's me 2. Hello again. And then I use the shop ability to gain 1 coin per dragon, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. So the camera, make sure that I'm not cheating. Okay. And that's my turn.
I'm gonna move over to the fragile reptile, and I'm going to reveal
Bum-ba-dum.
Pocus. Each dragon you could fire this turn may gain 2 influence instead, which is 6.
What?
Oh.
You would technically only be able to fire up 1.
Oh, in that case,
You're not enchanting.
I won't choose that one. That is.
You can verify that. Which dragon is that?
Pocus. That is my original plan. What isn't working? In that case, I will take my gemstones, my 2 herbs.
Herbs.
Yep. And I'm going to fire up Bright Gem.
You get some more stuff.
Yep, and I'm going to get meat and iron and bread. Think through this next one very clearly.
So is that good? Yes, we can.
Yep.
Okay. I was thinking about what I want to do. Because I don't know. Let's see. We got a few options here. I'm just contemplating if I like any of them. I think I'm going to make the super long trek to Hello Nursery, which is right here. We're going to purchase orchids. We're going to do 3 bread and 2 diamonds. And 2 these off to the side. And then 2 more. Which gets me 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I get to pick a dragon. So I'm collecting a dragon. And then, cool. And then I fire up 1 or 2 dragons here. Let's see. What's gonna do me the most good? What do I want to do? I think I know what I want to do. So I'm gonna just keep that. 2 more, which is twig. And then I'm gonna fire up 10. And then swap cannon with hickory. And then I'm gonna use hickory, fire up, place a dragon town, jasmine, which will go right there, which is 1, 2, 3. Probably gonna regret doing that later because I have no dragons, so that puts me at a disadvantage for the future. But for now,
I'm going to move over here,
no.
and I'm going to pay to enchant it. So I am going to choose creme brulee, which is 1 iron, 2 potions, and 3 leaves. And that is 6 influence.
And we cannot put any more enchantments under menus.
And also, instead of firing up all those dragons, now I'm going to activate Focus and get an extra 6 on top of that 6. So I get 12 influence overall.
Okay. So that's 10, 11, 12. Okay. I was going to have a creme brulee. I had the stuff for it. That was my next move.
I'm surprised you let me get away with that one, actually.
Well,
Because I saw it and it was like I tipped my hand to what I was going to do.
I didn't know which one you were going for.
Yeah.
Because technically, you could go for one of these and only have 1 pair.
Yeah.
That is a potential move. I'm just sad because that was the one I was going to go for because I had literally the stuff lined up for it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I want to win.
You're a jerk.
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Yes, you are. You're a jerk. Fight you. Okay, I'm going to jump over here. I cannot place a dragon, but I do still need to collect all the events. So I need. Can you give me a medal? Because you have everything so close to you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good on potions. So a medal and a meat. I can have up to 1 more potion before it starts to become a problem. Okay. And then I cannot place a dragon because I have 0 dragons in my hand, but I can fire up Jasmine. Replace Jasmine with a loaf. Because I would like a dragon to be able to use in the future. Take a gamble. We got this guy with the coolest name ever. Why are you looking at the screen, man? Why are you looking at the screen? I'm showing the viewer.
Okay.
Why are you cheating? Okay. How dare you? Okay, and then I can collect 1 good from each dragon in the park or fire up all of 1 type. I presume that means also from the park. But I'm going to do some checking here. Savage Beat. Yes. Goods you collect come from the general supply, not from the dragon card if it has goods on it. Okay. So, do I want more anchors and meat? Because that's the only options that are there. Do I want to fire up and get 6 goods? That would be technically one more good than what I would be getting otherwise. Yeah, let's fire up all of the metal guys. So I'm gonna go for 4 anchors and 2 meat. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it gets me 1 additional anchor, which puts me at 6 anchors, so I need to do something about that. That is then my turn.
Oh, gambles.
That's what I mean to say, but it always comes out as anchor. Anchor comes to mind more readily than anvil does.
Way to go, guys. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to purchase Elf Espresso with 2 anvils and 3 gemstones. Which allows me 4 extra influence.
Reputation.
And a dragon. Which I'm going to choose one from the random draw. It also allows me to fire up all the dragons, so I'm going to collect 3 different goods. So I'm going to collect meat, herb. It sounds like your next door neighbor.
Herb.
Or like some tax accountant somewhere.
Herb.
And a potion.
Technically, he was your business teacher.
And he was a neat guy. As well as Tannen, whom I'm going to switch with.
He has a meat and a bread.
Which I'm going to switch with Flambe. And I'm get to place a dragon anywhere in town. Which means I get to place it at here for a coin.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Revealing the new enchantment. Heart of Flame. Let's see. So I'm gonna go here. And then buy the Mirror of Truth with 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 potions. So that gets me 8 reputation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one in the match. Okay. And then if I have any number here, what goods would do me? Almost good. Oh. I want a bread bread because I have no bread and I feel like that's going to cause me a problem. So this is going off of the first dragon. There's a lot of leaves on the board. Wonderful. And I feel like diamonds will be making their way back onto the board. With the diamond. Hardly even. And then, question is, do I want to give you some goods so I can get further ahead of you? And the answer is no. That's my turn.
Oh, I'm going to go over here where I get a bread. 2, 4, 5, 6, 3 potions. I'm going to grab 2 gemstones.
I am laying all of your stuff out flat because I'm supposed to be able to look over here and know how many you have of stuff.
And a singular anvil.
So you're not allowed to hide.
I'm also going to collect 3 gold. You can see why I like this shop so much. And I'm going...
So you can't collect the gold until you fire up, man.
In that case, I'm going to activate tannin. And I am going to replace brisket with tannin. Tannin with brisket. And I'm going to use that... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that one. It's going to be cookie. And I'm going to draw coal.
Unleashing the Cinnabon. I'm going to jump over to critical roles. I'm going to buy this guy, which gets, I guess, 2 leaf. Okay, which gets me 4, 2, 3, 4. And I get a dragon. I'm going to check out the dragon I currently have. I'm going to go ahead and go for Cinnabon. Cinnabon is cute. And then I can fire up a number of dragons. I'm going to go with and I'm going to fire up Pan, obviously. I'm just trying to determine how I want to go about this.
Did I replace coal?
You did. And I just pulled Cinnabon.
Man.
Oh, that's not dog. That's me firing up Pan, and then for Jasmine. I'm going to pull Potato over here. Where was it? Center?
Yeah.
So I can place Dragon in town. Now the decision is what's going to be the most beneficial based on the dragons I have. Because I could go in a few places. I'm feeling here. Gets me a fancy dragon and also places. Interesting. Okay. And also places a new shop in town. And that's my turn. So we flip the shop over. We get Draconic Tonic. They reserve one enchantment, then they pay score and keep it. It's your turn.
Go over here, and I am going to purchase Hobby Chino, which is anvil and a leaf, which gets me 2.
Are you doing 2 leaves?
1 leaf and an anvil.
So just 1?
Yeah.
That gets you nothing.
Oh, in that case, I'm not doing that.
You already said that you're doing it.
Yep, I guess I.
You already said you're doing it. You're trying to back out and cheat. Did you just toot, Mr. Did Cinnamon just toot? Come here.
And then I'm going to fire up Deathfang and Opal Wing, and for both of those, I'm going to get 2 anvil, 2 leaf, and 2 meat. I need to think this stuff through better.
Are you going to fire up flambe?
Of course I am. Because with flambe, I can actually place. I can actually place coal right over here.
Yeah.
And I get a fancy dragon.
I'm going to go ahead and take a card. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I'm nailing the new storefront. Pay 2 brick to draw 2 dragons from the park. Okay. Yes, I thought I had some dragons. Where did they go? They had a plan. They bring. Let's flip this guy over. I had a plan in my brain and I don't remember what it was, so I'm just gonna wing it. Freaking windows. What's that? Seems like the best part. Like it's me. Lots of kids. We get 2 bread. I feel like Nunya's beeswax is sort of an OP place, and it doesn't help that we enchanted it so many times.
Yeah.
We get 2 potions. We get a diamond and an anvil. And then 1 random thing of my choosing. Which okay, I can't what's on the board right now, just to kind of get some vibes. Anybody with a leaf? It's really like additional gathering option. And then cannot place a dragon because it's kind of full here. However, with Starburst, pay the cost of an enchantment, score it, and then leave it. So what I'm going to do is which one do I want?
There's some really good ones that I can see that I think that you like the value a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
that you can clearly afford. There's at least 2 of them that have the same effect.
Because I'm also thinking through like what would I want to buy in a future round so that I'm not handicapping myself now. Because it doesn't take it off the board, it stays in the row. So I'm just sort of thinking through what's going to do me the most good now. It's February 18th. Because this one's not going to be all good because I only have 2. So that would be this one, this one. This one I could get 4, but this one also seems like the dumbest option because both of those I could get 4 and a dragon.
Yeah.
So it's really a matter of, do I want a dragon or do I want additional application? So I technically have 2 dragons, but choices are difficult. I'm going to go ahead and go with this guy.
Let's place your beef.
So that's 2 bread, 3 anvil. Okay. Give me the anvil. Bread. Bread. Sorry.
No worries.
So that gets me 4 reputations. So that puts me at 35. And then I get a dragon. And I'm take a mystery dragon. Cool. Alright, and then so that was just my fancy dragon. That had nothing to do with anything else that was happening on the board. So I cannot place a dragon at Nennia's because it's full, obviously. But I can fire up a dragon, and I would like to fire up Venti. Go ahead and replace Venti with potato. Because we all love potato. So I can place a dragon in town. I happen to have some dragons in my hand. I'm going to place Cinnabon there. Gets me 3. 1, 2, 3. And then shop ability, which is gain 1 coin per dragon here. It's 1, 2, and 3. That was a really long turn, but there we go. That's all I did.
I'm gonna go over here.
Critical rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only take 1 extra bread, but I can take another potion. Wait, 3, 6.
Yes.
Yep. So I can take 1 bread and 1 potion, and I'm gonna fire up Venti. Replace.
Where's the let's see what we have upstairs.
Gonna replace him with brisket, which allows me to place fondue at here for 2 influence. And that is that.
What do I want to do now? And I want to got my jump over here. Questions which we can do. One thing I don't like about over here is I don't really like two of the dragons that were here. That's fine. I'm gonna go with Reign of Destiny. Which gets me a bread. Oh, gets me. I pay a bread to eat and 3 potion. I'm going to go in the bag. And 3 potion. 50. And that gets me 6 reputation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And nothing else. Then I can fire up however many dragons as I want. Don't show me that just yet. Just put it face down. I didn't see what was on it. Just because you don't put it to influence what I choose.
Okay.
That's why you don't show it till the end of my turn that way. I've already made my choices.
Yeah, I got the gist.
So, firing up my little diamond guy here. I'm going to go with... I don't have a lot of goods going on over here. So, a little potion. A meat. And bread. That was for the diamond guy. And then I'm going to pull a very mean thing. Firing up her. I give you bread.
Yeah, I can't have extra bread.
That's why I said sleep. Just put it back in the bag.
I mean, if you want to get rid of one of your potions.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So I fired up the 2 dragons and then I'm done. Okay. And then so that flips over and that is the end of my turn.
Gonna go over here and I'm going to purchase displacer beef for. No, wait. That's not the one I meant to do. Should I stay over there at Taco Bell? I'll do the one that for displacer beef because that actually gets me a dude.
A dude?
No, wait, no, I can't even afford the displacer beef.
You don't have to.
Anvil? No. So,
Okay, then do the one that you actually wanted to do. Mr. Cheater did.
sorry, I had a hard time remembering what my plan was.
So I assume you're going with that guy?
Yeah, Joe Forgeman, which is I can supply. I assume it caps out at 4 pairs.
Yeah, otherwise I would have done much more over here.
So here's 4 meat,
1, 2, 3, 4 meat.
4 bread.
1, 2, 3, 4 bread.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And that allows me to fire up both of those, which is effectively
4 animals.
4 anvils. So give me the iron.
Now you can afford displacer beef.
Yes, I can.
Means I need to come in and buy it before you do. Haha. Or at the very least, considering there's only one spot that you could put it, just hang out here so that you have to pay me something to go there. Aha. Evil plan. Let's see. Right now I'm thinking about where's going to be a spot to place a dragon.
There's a good number of places.
There's a few.
I hate dragons.
But I'm also thinking out. Sounds like we filled up menus.
Yeah. Well, actually, it doesn't because it means you can't buy enchantments for there anymore.
Yeah, okay. There's could be about a enchantments for that.
We did actually fill up another place to get another shop.
I mean, there's a whole shop, but there's a few shops that we haven't even been to yet.
We already have stuff in.
I'm gonna go to Nelly and stuff because I feel like I need to stock up on some stuff. It's a good spot to stock up.
And you get the 3 gold.
Yeah. I got my 2 bread. I'm gonna get 1 potion this time. And then 1 potion there. 1 emerald. One diamond. And then meat. And then I get to choose 1. And I'm feeling there's a lot of animals on the table. I think I'm going to no. I'm feeling. Okay. Lots of goods. It's great. Cannot place a dragon because it's full. I feel like that was but we've got some of these that have been out since the beginning of the game that are not full, and that one filled up real fast.
Yeah.
It's Critical Roles, Draco Bell, Smith Mart, those all started the game. Hello Nursery started the game, still not full.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and what's going to be the most beneficial to me? I'm going to fire a potato. So I'm going to place Dragon in town. I'm going to place Lavender right there.
3.
1, 2, 3. Almost a full lap around. And then so fired up, done, and then I get 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And that's my turn. You can technically come to Nunnia's beeswax if you wanted to. You just have to give me something in return.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Draco Bell, and I'm going to purchase Displacer Beef. I have the means to do it now.
Yes. I feel like it's concerning that there is no meat in the one that's literally called Displacer Beef. It's fine.
And I move ahead 4. Did I already move it 4?
No. You did not.
1, 2, 3, 4. I go to 40. And I get a dude.
It's a dragon. It's not a dude. Dude.
I'm going to get cutlet. And let's see, I get to fire up both Venti and Tannin. So I'm going to switch them both with Pan and Brisket.
Cover.
Pan, which lets me draw a dragon, in this case Roxanne, and Brisket, which lets me place a dragon, which in this case is
Roxanne.
actually it's going to be Cutlet right over here, which gets me 2 more movements.
That's your turn.
Yep.
This one girl have been unveiled. Okay. It's gonna do me the most good right now. You release Spellcast Iron, which is interesting. I'm feeling there's 3 of these that I can afford. It's just a matter of which one can I afford. I think I'm gonna go. I'm right there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try this guy. Is 1 potion, 2 anvil, and 3 diamonds. Which gets me 6. It's 1. I flip this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put my payments into place.
We have not been drawing a lot of dragons.
And right now, we're gonna reaching a point where we're gonna be hitting endgame pretty soon. So I'm just sort of like racing around the board. Why am I all the way up here? So over here. I have single dragon. Oh. So I can fire up any number. There are 2 dragons there. I'm thinking. I thought. Okay. I'm gonna fire up Twig. I have a diamond. 1, 2. And then I got firing up Hickory to place a dragon in town. I'm gonna put Hot Dog right there at Critical Rolls, which puts a new shop in town, but also gets me a fancy dragon. Okay. And that's my turn.
Awesome.
We have a new shop in town. It is Sage of Sage. Gain 3 goods listed on 1 enchantment. You may reserve that same enchantment.
Gonna go over to Nunya's Beeswax to get my 3 gold.
You don't get your gold until the end of your turn.
I'm gonna get to the end of it. What? Okay.
Technically, you can use the gold for goods, so you don't get it until the end.
I'm gonna get the iron, the meat, the potion, the gemstone, 2 bread, and a leaf. also going to fire up Silver Scale to get 3 goods, which includes a leaf. I'm going to put the potion back because I have an extra potion that I can't have. Which means I also am going to go for another meat. And why not a gemstone? I'm also going to activate this fancy dragon, which says pay 5 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To gain 3 of influence. 1, 2, 3, and 2 gold. Oh, and also I get 3 gold for landing there.
I'm checking to see if there's any kind of rule about if you run out of coins. But I'm not seeing a rule about that. Because technically, when you're buying enchantments, if you don't have all the goods, you can buy them with coins.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think we'll be running out of goods.
That's only if you can make it to numbers.
Yeah.
Then also, if the enchantment deck runs out, that also queues up end of game. So keep that in mind. What I'm feeling, I'm gonna come over. I don't have any dragons in my hand. That's weird because I went from like having a bunch of dragons to none. But I'm gonna I'm not quite ready for end of game yet. So I thought about doing enchantment. I'm not ready for that yet. Gonna jump over here. I'm gonna get 3 bread. Three. And in doing so, I now have 5 bread. Guess what I have? Buttercup. Pay 5 bread to get 3 reputation and 2 coins. You just made it 2. Thank you. And then, so paying my 5 bread, so I have no bread left. Womp.
You also bankrupt the entire town supply of coins.
Oh yeah. It's worth it.
Yep.
And then this guy here. Fire up the dragon. There's so many choices here. Let's see. I feel like a potion is going to be the best option, I think. And then elderberry.
Just another potion.
And shop ability, may pay 2 to draw 2, but I have no bread. Super.
I'm going to go over to the Savage Beat. And I am going to pay to enchant it with Spellcast Iron, which requires 3 potions and 2 meat.
And then maybe 4.
Yep.
You're at 49, and then you get a dragon.
Yep. Which I am going to use to draw mulch. But I also get to activate loaf, which allows me to draw elderberry. And it also allows me to activate jasmine, which I can switch with brisket to place a dragon town, which I am going to place mulch on here in Sage of Sage, which gets me 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And with coal, I can get 2 really good from mine there. So that means I can get any dragon there. Which I'm going to use for meat. Because I don't have great options there.
Keep in mind that you have also triggered
The end game.
end of game. So we each get 1 more turn. I'm going to unveil the last enchantment. Feeling I have literally 1 option. So I'm gonna jump over here. I'm gonna buy this guy, right? Yeah. 2 potion, 3 leaves. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Which moves me forward 4, 14. I'm gonna get to collect a dragon. Not that that does me any good, but dragons are dragons. I put these things in. Dragons are dragons. Maybe I'll just click on Mr. Dragons. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Getting goods doesn't do me any good at this point. Although, activating this, I can get 3 goods that I can then pay you some goods to move forward. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get potion and leaf just because those are already out. And 1 other good. Which I'll go with a diamond, and we'll just assume they give you a diamond. And how many diamonds do you currently have?
2, 4, 6.
So give yourself a diamond. Is that moves me forward 1, 2? Which even if you want to say that that's cheating to like use a good that I get from 1 dragon to pay him, which I don't think is cheating. I have 1, so it could just be that I gave him 1 and I kept 1 for myself. So can't yell at me. And then I'll give you a meat. Go 2 more. So that activates both of those guys. And that is all I can do. That was my final turn. And you cannot place another enchantment here. Not that you would want to, because there's nothing here that would be available to you.
Okay. This next one is going to be possibly the clincher. I have lots of distance to make.
Just a little.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm going to go here to Draco Bell. I am going to purchase smoked Gorgon, and I'm going to be able to afford.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's bread and
Potions.
potions. So I can afford 3 pairs, which is 4. And then I'm going to fire. I don't think Pan would really help me at this point, so I'm just going to fire up Jasmine and replace him with Hickory, which allows me to place Roxanne over here at Smithmark.
What?
Roxanne.
That's a potion spot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Over here in Rocco Bell, which allows me to draw a Fancy Dragon. And I am going to reveal Talisman, return this from my hand for 3 extra influence, because I can't get this one. And that is an extra 3.
You don't do that. Wait, what?
Oh,
I see a name. Did you back up? You don't reveal anything with the moon until the end of the game.
I got caught up.
Can't cheat. Okay, is that all?
That's all. I can't really do anything more.
Okay, so I'm just going to verify that we are officially over. End of the game. When the last card in either the Artisan deck, dragons, or enchantment deck is drawn or revealed, this triggers the end of the game. Each player gets one final turn, including the player who triggered the end of the game. Who did that? Once all players have had their final turn, players gain endgame reputation as follows. First, with the leftover coins. Each player returns all coins in their supply to the fountain, gains 1 reputation per returned coin. Go ahead.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to move these guys down. Okay, so coins and then fancy dragons. Reveal each fancy dragon with a moon icon whose goals you've fulfilled and score the indicated amount of hearts.
I have Elix, which is 2 if you have 3 potions, plus 3 if you have the most potions, which is right there. And I also have Talisman, which is return from your hand for 3 each, so I get an extra 3.
Okay. That's it on your end?
Yep.
Okay. So both of fun dragons. So gain 1 for every 2 red dragon in town. There's 1, 2, so that's 1, 2. That's the only pairs.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. 2. Plus 3 if red is the most of any dragon that's in town. So there's 5 bread in town. There's 1, 2,
Meat
Yeah.
is 6.
1, 2. Okay. Game 1 heart for each type of good that you have that is even.
I guess you're doing pretty well on that.
Even?
I'd have 1 please extra. I did not do as well that time as I did last time.
The question is, does 0 count as even? I won't bother with it because I'm already ahead. But that is a question for the viewers out there. Would you consider 0 to be an even number? Because if so, then I technically have 2 more.
I mean, technically, it is divided evenly by 2. It's just nothing.
Just nothing.
It's just like 1 being the prime number. You know, they say 1's not a prime number because it can only be divided by itself. But the definition of a prime number is 1 and itself.
Yeah. So I will be ready. Aha!
And I hopefully will win the next rematch.
Okay. So now we have the fun task of putting all of this away. It's not too bad. One of these days we do need to play with the companions because that adds another level to the gameplay.
It's some neat stuff.
I do think that this was set up incorrectly because we were supposed to take some of the dragons out of the deck. But it's fine. I don't think it's really a fun game if we play it correctly every time. Because companions provide a one-time special ability to each player. Some of them even have a start game bonus. So you would start with a companion, and you can use it at any point during the game, but only 1 time. And some of them have, again, those start bonuses. So one of them, from the get-go, you can reserve an enchantment. One of them, you can, from the get-go, gain a coin. One of them, instead of at the beginning where you get 2 of the fancy dragons to choose from, you can draw 5 and then pick 1. So it gives you some more choices there. Yeah. So just add a little bit of zing to the game.
Got some cool stuff.
It's equipment this way here. I don't have any. Let's see.
And that's all. Thanks for watching.
All 0 people that have joined us. At one point there was 1 person, but they left almost as soon as we acknowledged them. So I guess they were shy? Any question mark?
Maybe they're looking for the thrilling combat of Kill Team in the 41st millennium.
At no point has that been a thing on this channel, but okay. So, this has been Flamecraft. If you're watching this, it's in the future. But this was Flamecraft. Thank you for joining. Have a great night. It's almost midnight here. So we're going to pack up and probably go to bed. So, thank you. You want to do your call out final?
Hi. Check out my channel. I upload stuff sometimes, and it's stuff that I think is worth making.
Not going to say what your channel is, just good luck.
Pontius Porcius or Unexpected Awesome. Both of those can find it.
Okay. Have a great night, or day, or morning, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this in the future. And we'll see you next time.
Have a great time zone.
Great time zone. Yes. Okay. Bye. Bye. Takes a minute for it to end. Bye. Bye.